Ruth, what's the status on that computer?
She's right behind you, Mr. Harrison.
Does she handle analytic geometry?
Absolutely. And she speaks.
Yes, sir, I do.
Which one?
Both. Geometry and speaking.
Ruth, get me the... You think you can find me the Frenet frame for this data? Using the Graham-Schmidt...
Orthogonalization algorithm? Yes, sir. I prefer it over Euclidean coordinates.
Wow, such a good-looking group. So what we'll do here, so that people can get a full understanding, why don't each of you introduce yourself and quickly say what you do, so that we know. We'll start with you.
I'm Stephanie Wilson. I'm a NASA astronaut. I work at Johnson Space Center in Houston.
Thank you.
I'm Bill Barry. I'm the NASA Chief Historian.
I'm Sheila Nash Stevenson, a NASA engineer. I work for Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, I've been to Huntsville, Alabama.
Yay!
Yeah. So let's start with you first. How do you become an astronaut? Like quickly. Like how would you? Like I know it's a long. I know. But this is for TV. I'm sorry. I know I'm putting you on the spot. But...
Well, generally, so applicants have to have a bachelor's degree in engineering, science, or math, or be a medical doctor, and then have worked 3 years in their field. And so that's the basic criteria. Then you have to be able to pass a medical test, and it goes on from there. But we are currently in the process of doing our selection for the next class of 2017. We had 18,354 applications.
Wow, you just rattled that number off. That's very impressive, very impressive.
She's had to read them all.
Exactly. And so in your job title, you do exactly what? So that we have a full understanding. Because it's similar to what Katherine Johnson did back in the day, kind of, but not quite.
No, not at all.
All right, then.
We're basically in program management, so
Okay.
we don't get to do the hands-on calculations and stuff, but we manage the people that actually do those things. So it's still fun stuff, though. It's still fun stuff.
And how long have you done it?
Well, in this particular office, I've been in this office for 6 years.
Okay. Fantastic.
But I've been with Marshall since 1989.
Okay. Great. And you're the historian, and you've seen the movie. So first off, movie passes the test.
Movie passes the history test, and Ted Melfi, the director, has spent a lot of time and effort to make sure it would.
Did you work as a consultant on the film?
I got to see the script a few times, and Ted and I talked about various issues, and we got to answer the whole history program. Our folks in our photo and our video sections got to produce lots of material that's sent off to the production team so they make sure the film looked as accurate as possible.
So as a historian, I mean, when you look at this period, what are you looking for to make sure that it's authentic and accurate?
Well, of course, there's all the visual things, which are nice, and they're nice touches. But to me, the most important part was the story, and the movie does a great job of weaving together the story of the gender issues, the race issues, and all those things that are playing into this thing, and in the context of the Cold War, where we're in a race to get to the moon.
Now, I know you two haven't seen the film, but just the thought of knowing that there's a movie about these three incredible women, how does it make you feel, particularly as African-American women?
I think it's a wonderful testament. These ladies are serving as a role model, which is something that we want to put forward to be present for young girls to see. And we hope that by seeing the movie and seeing the example of all of the women that work at NASA, that they consider STEM fields. There's wonderful opportunities, and it's a wonderful career.
And how do you feel?
Oh, the same way. I'm just excited about seeing the movie and the inspiration that it will carry for our girls. And we're really, really hoping that they choose the STEM careers and not be afraid of the STEM careers, because they're so much fun.
Yeah, it's good to know NASA hadn't given up on good old-fashioned brain power.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me ask you, if you were a white male, would you wish to be an engineer?
I wouldn't have to. I'd already be one.
Don't you know that we're able